Hey everybody, I am back in my room, and as I'm going to talk to you, I realized that for some reason I walked off with my tape I was using. I found it. I set it on my desk. Life of a teacher, right? Okay. So anyways, I thought I would just come and talk to you about it a little bit. So today is our work day, which means for most people it's get your room ready. For special ed inclusion resource, it means, yeah, finish up on what you need to get done, but also we have to make sure that our paperwork and what's called IEP, the Individualized Instruction Plan, that all of those things are out to teachers. So I just finished printing all of those off, stapling them together, kind of marking them up a little bit, and then as soon as lunch is over, I took an early lunch at 11 because I was hungry. But as soon as most people start coming back from lunch, then I'll start walking around and having little discussions with the teachers about their students and kind of some ins and outs and, you know, some best practices with each child and how they work and what's best for the kiddo and their learning styles and whatnot. And, you know, how to really help the child be successful in the gen ed classroom, and kind of what services I provide and grades. We just kind of do just an overall of the child himself. And then I do have some that I have to gather adaptive equipment because they need those things. So this afternoon I'm working on, I'll be working on talking to all the teachers and gathering up. I've already gone down to our OTPT room and looked to see about the stuff that I need there. Oh, just put the wrong label on a drawer. I'm putting together my teacher toolbox. I've always just had regular label maker tape labels, and I got cutesy. So, you know, my room has rainbow colors, so there you go. They have rainbow labels now, and they turned out so cute. But anyway, so I'm working on that while I'm talking to y'all. But I will go down here in a few minutes. They weren't able to get to everything they needed. They were going to have to pull everything out, but they had already been talking about the equipment that we did need. So, they just didn't know I was going to come down and get it. They thought they were going to take care of it. But, you know, that's just me. I'm the case manager of my friends, and I want to make sure everything is done and in place. So I told them, okay, well, I will just come back here in a little bit, and once y'all get everything out, and I will just take what we need and get it to where it needs to be. Because, like I said, I just like making sure that my kids have what they need, and I know for a fact they have it, and that kind of thing. So I will take care of that this afternoon. But that's kind of what the day looks like. And then I'm going to work on, once I get all of the IEPs out, then I have to start working on our schedule of how we're going to meet all of the kids' minutes. We are down a teacher right now. Normally we have, and I think they're weed eating outside my window now. Yep, they are. So we may hear a weed eater here for a minute. But, oh yeah, he's going really fast. So there you go. Hasn't rained a lot, so we don't have a lot of grass growth. But anyways, okay, so we normally have 3 inclusion resource teachers. I'm pre-K 2 because our numbers there usually are fairly low in the sense of, yeah. Then 3rd grade has a teacher and 4th grade has a teacher. They're both STAR testing grades, and they usually have anywhere between, one year I had 4th grade and I had 12 kids. So it's just a matter of how many kids we end up having, but that's okay. So with us being down a teacher right now, we're actually going to try to see if we can split the 4th graders between the 2 of us. It all depends on the schedule and what services all of our kids need and where we can fit them in. So I'm going to start working on that, and then we'll get together and talk about that. But I know all the kids. I know all the kids that are in pre-K 3. I know all their schedules. And then the teacher who does 3rd grade, she had the kids that are in 4th grade this year, so she knows their schedules. So I'll have her help me do that. And man, I'm missing Booger. I'm missing a label for this one, so I guess I gotta create that. I thought I was done with that, but it turned out really cute. You want to see? Here we go. See there? It's really cute. And now fine, but I have another one. So I have 2 toolboxes. The other one I have has larger drawers also. So I've got things for like the whole boxes of staples, thank you cards, the big binder clips, the rainbow craft sticks, label maker tape, because I'll still use that for tabs and binders, printer cartridges. I don't even know, but it's a drawer. It's a 24 drawer, so I'll show you that one. Try not to move y'all too much. So there's that one. Isn't that cool? So right now I have Velcro and flags, magnetic dots. So I'll put the magnetic tape in there, and so I'm really excited about having that. Try to clean up some of my cabinet space and drawer space and kind of organize everything that way. But anyways, well, I'm going to get back to work on everything I need to do to be able to finish getting out IEPs. Really, I have that ready. I have those already printed off and everything. I have them ready to go out to teachers. So I think what I'll do is I'll sit down and go ahead and try to start working on our schedule. I've got to take the master schedule and take all of the grade levels, because right now it's kind of hard to read to figure out what goes when, because it doesn't necessarily line up the way I want us to be able to see it, so it's not visually how I want it. And so I'll do that, and then I can start plugging kids in to places so we can make sure we can fill all of our kids' minutes. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do. And then hopefully before I leave today, I will be able to show you pretty much what the room looks like. Because it's pretty much there. There's still some little bitty things I want to do, or some things I want to organize. But overall, the room should be done today. So anyways, I will check back later. Hello, welcome back. For those of you who are new here, a little bit about me. I am a 20th year special education teacher. It's actually my 6th year in special ed. I did 14 gen ed for 2nd, 3rd grade. I know I'm a little red at the moment. We just finished dismissal duty, and I haven't filmed in a while, so I wanted to go ahead and film a little bit, show you some more of my room, kind of where it's at. It's not finished, but it's as good as it's going to get at the moment. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you all that. But anyways, so again, I'm a special education teacher. So my classroom is not a traditional classroom. It is a resource room. And I know I have shown you some different things with my classroom and in the other setup videos. So this isn't so much a setup video as it is a here's where I'm at. And go from there video. So here we go. All right, so when we first walk in, this is my door. So we walk in, and I'm going to go ahead and close the door behind me. And so this is kind of what you see. And now let's see if I can make it a little brighter for you. All right, so hopefully, and there we go, it's no longer bright. Okay, so we'll just keep adjusting it. All right, so I'm gonna start over here at the back of the door. That is my treasure chest. So it's just a shoe organizer, and then I have various little junk. I have erasers, I don't know, just lots of little party favors, basically, is what it is. And then on this wall, these are 2 pocket charts that we have. And there we go. And it's full of supplemental aids. So I still have to kind of get some of those updated, print some more, laminate some more. That's kind of what this pile of stuff is. Those are all supplemental aids. Math board. I teach pre-K, K1, 2, so most of my stuff is pretty basic. So I have everything you can see from just basic numbers and shapes all the way up to the place value charts. So this is teacher resources. And I know I've rearranged a little bit since my last video. So again, some more teacher resources. So these are different books. These are activities. These are activities. Different materials and manipulatives we use. My teacher desk, this is my inclusion cart. So I use that when I go into inclusion. So it's basically a mobile classroom. I have different manipulatives down at the bottom that are kind of current right now in most of the classes. So these are letter tiles. These are base 10 blocks. I also have some counters, whiteboards, supplemental aids. On the middle shelf, I have cleaning supplies, hand sanitizer, Post-it notes, pens, markers, highlighters, and such. My data collection binder and things to take notes in. So here's my teacher desk. There we go. So one thing I do have to do, I just took off my dots. So you've probably seen those if you've seen any of my other videos. I do have the dry erase dots. They're colorful. They are right there. So I just took off the old ones because the kids have been picking at them and pulling on them. So they need to be replaced. All right. So make sure I don't have anything with the kids' names on it. I don't think I do over there. So this right here, I'm actually going to get another rainbow cart and make that my to-do files and all that kind of stuff, things that need to be done, filled out, completed, copy work, laminated, you know, anything like that. That'll be my to-do. This rainbow cart, you can see Post-it notes, copy paper, cardstock, file folders, laminating pouches, colored paper, colored cardstock. So that's just paper. This is paperwork. So these are, when I get ready to do ARDs, those things are in there. So that's for testing accommodations, letters for parents, like I'm your child's case manager letter. That's what that is. The top one is acknowledgement forms. So again, this is not a I'm completely done video, because you can see if I was completely done, I wouldn't have stuff sitting around. But you know what? Things happen. This is something I did this year. I had this previously. I had the top one, and it's my teacher toolbox. And this year, I got the bottom one. So I'm slowly getting it all filled up with stuff, so you can kind of get an idea of everything I have in there. And then down here, so basically I'm trying to clean out miscellaneous things that I have just in cabinets and drawers and put them in here, so everything is organized. These have some things in there that I still need to create some labels, and then I actually have this one's empty and this one's empty. So until I figure out what I'm going to put in there, I'll probably just put a blank one. So DRAs. I still don't really know what I'm going to put on here. I'm thinking I'm going to do kind of a data wall, to where like one of my kids that I have for resource, He's working on still learning his alphabet, so I'm thinking that, and then another kiddo is working on sight words. So I think we may just put that up there. Nobody will really ever see it but us, and they can cheer each other on. So it's great. This is my work table. Underneath there is where I hide all of the bins that I use for packing up at the end of the year. My laminator, hole punch, staplers, that kind of thing. Student computers, the writing wall. Back here is manipulatives. It's for classroom storage. Come on, get darker. There we go. Or get brighter, I should say. So that's storage of manipulatives and such. Everything's organized back there. These are math activities. I did finally get everything kind of organized. I still need to create labels. I just realized I haven't had time to do that yet. So anyways, this is reading, writing. I kind of ran out of room on the other shelf, and these are math hot dots, math activities. So everything up top has to do with counting, math facts, word problems, and then like measurement and shapes and fractions, all that down at the bottom. So with the group I'm working with this year, we will mostly be working on the top two shelves. And then these are our reading and writing activities. Again, we're dark. So different things, phonemic awareness, phonological awareness, and then we get into phonemic and phonetic, and working on spelling and such, so down at the bottom. So back here, because all teachers, especially me, I'm a type A personality, you can see this is the stuff that I haven't gotten to yet. Finding a place to store and house. So it's hidden and nobody knows it's there but me. Just to kind of pan around again a little bit. This is my area. So my fridge, my snacks, napkins, plasticware cups. Yeah. And if you want to see what I keep in my fridge, here we go. Yeah, so we have Dr. Peppers. We have cheese. We have a couple other drinks down there. And peanut butter and jelly. So there you go. And then different snacks because, we get hungry at school. And we come over here in the library. And so I really, really love my library. It's nice and colorful. It is organized. It looks like, I guess I need to create some labels for there. But this is my library. This side is all organized by level. I know some people don't like to do by level, but you know what? My kiddos need that guidance so they know what level they're on. They can choose to read from any of these, but then they can come over here. They can choose to read from these. So they're not limited. They can pick and choose. If they just want to look at pictures, then they can come over here. But if they know, you know what, I want to try to read today, they can go pull their level and they can work on reading that. So I have it set up, let's see, the top shelves by series. Then we get into this shelf are by authors. Let's see, series and some concepts. So we got fairy tales thrown in there. Back to school, those are all still in a box, in a container I haven't emptied yet. So you can see how all of that is. All right, so let me zoom out. I have all my little reading buddies that they can read with. And that has my whisper phones. So there's a box of books. I know these are all going to go into my library at some point. But if you look top, I have 3 more containers of books up there. This is my word wall. I haven't put any words on it yet. That's coming. I need to do that pretty quickly. Here are the student book boxes. So that's where their pencil bags and their resource book goes that we work in. These are my fine motor activities for my little ones. And then the green baskets are my brain breaks. So we work on, at the end of the lesson, or if we need a break in the middle, because again, I do have a variety of students that I work with that just sometimes need a break. And so those are our break items that they can look at and do. And then we're back here. So again, there's different things that need to be organized. I've got to clean all this off and do. Those are seeds for the garden. If you haven't seen my videos, check it out. I am in charge of our school garden. So that's full of seeds for that. So anyways, yeah, I need to clean all that up. But there we go. That is my classroom. All right. So that's my room. There's not a whole lot to it. Can see kind of around. It serves its purpose. It works for us. You can see, man, and it's actually cloudy outside, but I still got a little red outside today. And maybe I'm just tired. So anyways, it is Wednesday. We're in the middle of our 3rd week of school. That's crazy that we're already in the 3rd week. That means progress reports go out next week. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to have to remind the teachers to be looking at their grades. All right, there we go. Okay, but anyways, I'm going to let you go. I've got to actually get ready to head out for homebound services before I can go home myself tonight. So go ahead, like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. You can actually see some of the classroom setup going on. This was technically, I guess, a little bit of a tour, even though it's not done. It's just the way it's going to have to be. I will slowly get my room done, and there you go. Anyways, you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.